Hey, this is Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. This is going to be number 3 of our Mangalitsa production videos. And I was thinking about this last night. And you know how when you're teaching something, you start to grasp it better yourself. I mean, what you're actually doing. I started in with this animal back in 2009 when they first came into the United States. The people that were talking about raising them and giving us the presentation, I had no choice but to sit in their tutelage and listen to everything. And I must admit, at the time, I was thinking, yeah, but I could do it cheaper, or I could do it easier than that. But I had had experience before. We raised pastured poultry here, and when I started doing it, I was reading Joel Salatin's book, Pastured Poultry, and the whole time I'm reading it, I'm thinking, yeah, but I could do it smarter than that. I'm a savvy airplane mechanic, so I can do it. And I found out that he knew what he was talking about, because every time I made a change to the program that he had honed over a lifetime, I wound up with a mess. And so this time around on the Mangalitsa, I was listening to people that had been doing it. They were from Austria, and so I decided that I will do it their way. I guess I did deviate a couple times here and there, but not big. They said that we need to raise them on pasture and allow them to dig, and there was a whole lot of disciplines that they went into. And I've shown you this before. This is a piece of prosciutto. So here's where we want to go with this animal. At least this is what where I want to go with it. And this was cut off of this leg right here. Okay, so this is about a 2-year-old Mangalitsa. And so the disciplines that I'm going to talk about making this series, you may say, well, that's not necessary, Okay, everybody can do what they want. But I want to make sure that you understand that if we want to get here, this is the way. I'm showing you the way. Now, I can show you the bright white fat. It's really firm. I don't know if you can tell from just looking at it, but it's nice and firm. And the very nice deep red meat looks very good, right? It is. I've been eating it all morning. I can't help myself. But the part that I can't show you is how it tastes. The reason it tastes so good is because of its nutrient density. Now, this animal was created to dig and find stuff and eat things that you and I would not eat. But then it creates this meat by doing it. Now, if we put them on a concrete slab and just give them Cheetos, they're not going to have the same quality as this. And when I say a concrete slab, I'm kind of hedging on if we put these animals in a CAFO, that's a concentrated animal feeding operation. They're on a hard surface. A lot of times it's just a screen floor that their manure will go through, and all they do is go from the feeder to lay down to eat, and that's all they do. These animals need to be who they are, who they were created to be. And to quote Joel Salatin again, he said, you got to allow them to express their piggedness. So, what I'm going to show you, you may say, hey, we don't need to do that. We can do it easier and cheaper another way. I'm trying to make a video around here without being bugged. But what we have found is that we have created this product, and it is outstanding. Everybody that has it wants it again. And what we're talking about here is Mangalitsa production. So I would hope that other people that see this and say, hey, I'd like to do that, I hope that I can convey to you that when you do this, you send these animals in to be processed. When you sell those products, people say, I want that. I want that again. I want to eat that again, one more time. And that's victory right there in the farming world, because if you produce a chicken or a pig and people buy it one time and they don't buy it again because it's too expensive or whatever. It's just not that, if it's not differentiating itself from the stuff that's on the store shelves, they're not going to cough up the money to do it, and you're not going to have a business. But with the Mangalitsa, we got involved because when we tried it, we said, oh, we want to do that again. You know, I am not going back to farm pigs or Berkshires or any other breed in lieu of the Mangalitsa. This is good. And then as a producer of them, as the farmer, there's a lot that I appreciate about these animals, as far as land clearing and their temperament and all their durability in the snow. I'm in a northern climate, but I know people down in Florida that are doing it, you know, so it's a very versatile animal. Their ease of farrowing, you know, so hey, I'm pumping the animal up. I think that it could be a very viable wave getting ready to crash on the beach here, but we need more people to produce them. There's no doubt about that. So, this is Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Remember, anyone can farm.